Welcome to Create a New Journey. I'm going to attempt to create a watercolor painting of fall leaves. It's something I wanted to do this year. So I'm going to also incorporate colored drawing inks in my watercolor painting. The brand that I'm going to use is Winsor Newton, and I ordered mine on Amazon, but you can find them at your local craft store. The watercolor paper that I use, it's not an expensive brand. It's Canson, and it looks like this. I purchased mine at Walmart, but you can find it at Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's, any of your craft stores or art supply stores. So what I've done is I've drawn my leaves real lightly with colored pencil, if you can see that, and added my detail. Now, I'm not sure which way I want my painting to go once I frame it. I'll have to see how the colors lay out. So I'm going to attempt to create this watercolor and take you along this journey. Now, I cleaned out my watercolor tray. Sorry about the bump. And then I just laid some new watercolors in there. And I'm going to use, since I'm outside, I'm going to use these brushes that already have some water in them. But I do have some clean water, and I did bring out a pitcher of water in my paper towels for blotting. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my background in first. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my spray bottle and I'm just going to spray the background. And it's okay if it runs into my leaves. Like I said, I'm not sure how I want to do this. We're just going to sort of go with the flow. I think I'm going to use like blues and purples for the background. I'm not sure. You don't have to spend a lot of money with watercolors. You can start off with some fairly inexpensive brands. You'll start to develop your own style as you use watercolors. And I really don't paint with watercolors. I tend to be more a blotter because I like that look. And if the color just gets too rich or too dark, I just put a little bit of watercolor, a little bit of water on top of the watercolor to just push that color around. Maybe I put a little bit of red in there. What do you think? Let's try it with the red. I don't want to get it too red because I'm going to have red in my leaves, so I want like a contrasting color to go with the the red, the oranges, the browns, and the yellows. I have some leaves out here so I can sort of look at the different textures and colors. For inspiration. Well, here's my attempt at the background. I haven't finished yet. I finished my watercolor painting of fall leaves. My interpretation of fall leaves, I should say. I used the watercolor paints for the leaves and the colored inks for the veins and the little dots that you see in the leaves. I did enjoy working with the watercolors and the colored inks. I think I'll try it again. My fall leaves. Maybe I do like them. I'm not sure. Have a nice evening.